Good morning, everyone. My name is Gitesh, and I welcome you all to our online accounting session. Today, we will be discussing the topic trial balance. We will be learning how to prepare a trial balance from a given list of balances and also how to amend a trial balance which contain errors. Today, as we explore the topic trial balance, let us also remember our value of the month. Your well being is a trust. Just like maintaining balance in accounts, it's important to maintain balance in life. Just as we care for our health by keeping track of what we eat or do, an accountant ensures the financial well being of a business by keeping balanced, accurate records. Just like taking care of your health keeps you balanced, taking care of your accounts keep your business balanced. Let's explore how through the trial balance. A quick recap. We all have gone through these chapters: journal, ledger. How do we prepare journal entries? How do we post them into a ledger? And now, from the ledger balances, we will be learning how to prepare a trial balance. So, before we go to the trial balance, let us check how are we going to do the journal entry. I have taken two simple transactions for you. Ali started business with $10,000 cash. He bought furniture for $2,000 cash. How are you going to record this? If you remember, the golden rule of accounting says that whatever comes in, we debit, and whatever goes out, we credit. So, when cash is coming in, we have to debit cash, and when owner is contributing it, we have to credit capital. Why? The first rule of the accounting says whatever comes in, debit. Whatever goes out, credit. What second rule says? The receiver is debit and the giver is credit. Who is the giver in this case? Ali. Who is the owner? And whenever owner contributes anything to the business, it is called as capital. Okay? So whenever owner withdraw something from business, it is drawing for his personal use. If owner contributes something from his personal properties, it is called as capital. Keep this rule in mind. Okay? So owner is contributing cash, a business is receiving cash, cash will be debited, and this money coming from the owner, so capital will be credited with 10,000. Let us check transaction number 2. Bought furniture for $2,000 cash. What is coming in? Furniture. So furniture will be debited 2,000. And what is going out? Cash is going out. So cash will be credited 2,000. How are we going to post these transactions in our ledger? Let us check. All right. So let us check how are we going to record the transactions. Okay. After recording it in journal, we have to post them in a ledger. And what ledger account says, what ledger rule says? We are preparing cash account. Where is the cash in journal? At debit side. Okay. Cash is at debit side. So in cash account, entry will go to debit side and we will write capital. Right? We have already learned this. Capital 10,000. In second entry, where is the cash? At credit side. All right. So entry will go to credit side and I will write furniture. Okay. An amount 2,000. Then I have to prepare capital account as well. Where is the capital? At credit side. So entry will go to credit side and I will write cash 10,000. And in furniture account, where is the furniture? At debit side, entry will go to debit side and I will write cash 2,000. After doing this, I will do the balancing. How to do balancing? 10,000 minus 2,000. 8,000 is the balance for cash. For capital, the balance CD is 10,000. For furniture, balance CD is 2,000. Okay. Then we do the total. After doing the total, what we do? This balance CD becomes balance BD on the opposite side. Okay. So for a quick understanding, cash balance will be on the debit side, 8,000. For capital, balance will be on credit side, 10,000. Okay, cash balance 8,000, sorry. Capital 10,000. And for furniture, it is on debit side 2,000. Okay. Once we are done with this, now we have to see that how will it look like in a trial balance. Okay. So after balancing the ledger, we will prepare trial balance. I stop my annotation mode and I go to the next slide. Okay. Let me clear this window. Okay. So you see the trial balance. Okay. And when you see trial balance, you see that cash is 8,000, capital is 10,000, and furniture is 2,000, and total of trial balance is equal. And this is what happens, that when you prepare a trial balance from journal to ledger, if there is no mistake arithmetically, then your trial balance will be equal at the end of the period. Okay. When you see trial balance, like it was just two transactions, but when we see a full length question, then some trial balance rules we have to keep in mind. And what are these rules? By default, the debit balances we have for assets, liabilities credit, purchase debit, sales credit, sales return debit, purchase return credit, trade receivable debit, trade payables credit, all expenses are debit, incomes are credit, drawings are debit, and capital is credit. Okay. So these are default. By default, these are the balances which you have to keep in mind. Keep in mind, assets are always debit, liabilities are credit, expenses are debit, incomes are credit, drawings are debit, capital is credit, all the assets. So trade receivable is also an asset, it's a debit, and trade payable is a liability. Since it's a liability, so it is a credit balance. Okay. Now going to the next part. Let us see a question from past paper. I have projected question and answer at the same time. Capital is 10,369. Now capital has a credit balance, like it will go to credit side. Then drawings has a debit balance. It will go to debit side. Equipment is a debit side. So what you need to do is that you have to put all these transactions in a trial balance at their respective side. So a very easy kind of chapter. You need to just know these rules which I have projected in the previous slide, and then keep the balances wherever it is supposed to be. Okay. So inventories is an asset, debit side. Trade receivable is an asset, debit side. Bank overdraft is a liability, credit side. Trade payable is a liability, credit side. Sales are always at credit side. Purchase, debit side. Purchase return, credit. Carriage inward is an expense, debit side. Discount received is an income, credit side. Commission receivable, it's an income, credit side. Rent and insurance, expense, debit side. Office expense, debit side. And now in this question, what is happening? Once you put all these transactions in your trial balance, till here, your trial balance credit side total is 50,090. And when you will total other side, except suspense, because suspense is not given in the question, right? So you will get the total as 49,650. Okay. So if you will see, your debit side and credit side is not getting equal, but rule says that debit and credit must be equal. That is what the double entry accounting is. So what we need to do, we have to take the difference and open a temporary account called suspense and put the difference in suspense account 369 and get the total equal. Okay. So face to face in classroom, we'll try to solve this question, and you will try first and then we will see the solution. So keep the basic rules of trial balance in mind, and if it is not equal, then we have to open a temporary account, which is called a suspense account. And suspense account will be at a shorter side, and it's not complete. Okay. Later on, we have to find out that why there is a difference, why my debit and credit totals are not equal, and that totals we need to find out, and that differences we need to find out, and then clear off our suspense account. Okay. So thank you very much, and see you tomorrow in class. Accounting is not about just numbers, it is a story that balances. Okay. Thank you.